Hey guys, it's Susan. Let's make something pretty, something with blues, greens, some yellows, some silver. Let's make something that we can have fun wearing while we're walking along the boardwalk, going shopping, meeting friends for lunch. Let's make something pretty for ourselves. Let's make a beautiful ankle bracelet. I'm using 49 strand beadalon wire, and what I need to do is have enough wire to crimp on both sides, so I'm going to cut my wire 13 inches for a 10-inch ankle bracelet. Okay, let me show you what I'm using. I'm using some 7/0 Matubo magic copper beads, and these are kind of like an iridescent bead. It's got different colors of purple and green, silver, yellow, really pretty. So it kind of like mix and match them. So I'm using these, and then I'm also using some turquoise in there. These are 4mm turquoise. I'm using daisy spacers, and I'm also using from this Picasso beads box that I have, I'm using the greens from here. So I'm using some, see if I can get it, some green, and I'm using some of the yellow. So I thought that would be a good mix, a good summery mix. Oh, and I'm also going to put a sweet little heart on the end, and I've got my cowrie shell for the middle. So what I've done is I've laid out my pattern here. And I'm going to start at one end first. Starting off with one end of my wire, I'm going to go ahead and put on my crimp. So I've got a crimp bead here. Put that through. Then I'm going to attach my jump ring. And I'm going to come back down through my crimp bead. And I can go ahead and pull it so it meets somewhat close to the jump ring, but I don't want it too close. And I want to make sure that my wires are not crossed. So that looks good. Okay, so I have my crimping tool, and I can see that there's a notch in the front and a notch in the back. I'm going to go into the back notch. This one right here. So coming into my back notch, I'm going to squeeze it down. And then when I take it out, I have something that looks like this. Then I'm going to come up, rotate my pliers. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze this one down. And there you have a little rounded crimp. Okay, then I'm going to start stringing. I'm going to add my bead. Kind of makes it look nicer to have something next to your crimp. So I'm using a silver bead. I'm going to put on my daisy spacer. Now what I have are just random placement of my beads. I've got 4 that I'm going to use in each section, and I'm just randomly putting them in. There's no particular order that I'm using, but I am using the blue, green, and the yellow, and then the Matubo copper colored beads to give it some shine. So let's see if I can fit these beads through my wire. It might not go through the turquoise. Oh, it does. So that's good. And then the last Matubo bead. And then what I'm going to do is add a daisy spacer. And then continue on with my green, blue, yellow, and my Matubo. I think this one, take that one out. Okay. So once I'm done stringing my anklet, I'm going to go ahead and measure it from my jump ring to the end, and I have about 9 inches. At the 4.5 mark, I'm going to place my cowrie shell. Go ahead and open my jump ring, just twist it, and then I think it was right here, but let me make sure. Yeah, it was right in between here. So let me go ahead and put this in like that, and then I'll go ahead and close it. Now what I need to do is finish off this end, so I'm going to go ahead and put on my silver bead first, like that, to match this side. And then I'm going to put on my crimp, and then my jump ring, come back down through my crimp, through my silver bead, pull it, so what I want to do too is I want to check the anklet to make sure that it's not too stiff, and it feels good, so it's got some flexibility. So I'm going to come in with my pocket crimper, and I'm going to go into the back notch first and then the front notch. Squeeze that down, and then rotate my pliers so I come up into my front notch and squeeze that down. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut off my excess wire. I'm going to open up my jump ring, add my heart, add that to my jump ring at the end. I'm going to open up another jump ring, add my clasp, and add that to this side, and close that down. And there you have it, super sweet. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for joining me. See you again next time.